You look at JJ Redick, what a contribution. You know, I'm not sure that he can continue to has been lights out. You know, sometimes, Greg, you have those nights where you just look as large as the Grand Canyon. It might be one of those nights for him.
Hi, Birch. It's already started. You're too late, buddy. I'm 15-2. How did I cheat? I can't. I said shit. They're calling for a fucking technical. Fuck!
You know, it's interesting. It's been most of the relationships with the man in the media up until last season. Fighting remark. Here we go, Burke into the hook. Hayes it off the break. I think they need to get much more defensive. They can't just keep these easy baskets. Set back by Aldridge. Intensity is the theme. I was in the All-Star break about media. He might have been right with some of his comments. I agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, he made it clear that he doesn't view all that. That bucket gives us another lead change. Too many of those to count. Matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive. Ready for three. Another three for Phoenix. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. And Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. It's not giving them those shots. Outside Jordan. Tried to shoot. Kicks to Jordan. And they pull. What violation? Great team. And those are the kind of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch. Across the Morgan from James. Now Jimmy's looking in for all. And Gerald Green and JJ Redick.
Yeah, that's what I did. Simulated a bunch. Yeah. I don't know. I won most of them. I lost one of them. It's the Knicks. I don't know.
Good screen, but still as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that. And Ballinger, second. And foul calls, and this is what the line. It's on Kevin Durant. And what do you have to like out of Ballinger this last season? Improved efficiency. Been making their own mistakes, but had excellent tools. So with enthusiasm and hard work, you do it just a matter of time. As I just checked in for consideration. By Smith. There's his number, Rich Pepper. The lead in the corner with a 3, and there's his Outside checked in for Phoenix. Aldridge comes in for Aaron Brooks. Against Overall, over the wing. Here's his own. That went off the back line. And a wide open shot from Green. And that comes off the assist by Overall. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board. And we reach the end of the on time. Up by 7. He got home the and the ball carried away at the start. Bucks trail by 7. Jordan is out there with Greg Monroe. James Jordan. And Songa at the 2-step. In a bad situation. You don't like the foul, but if the alternative is giving up the dunk, it's an easy choice to make. I think it sets a tone for your defense around the rim. Make them argue. Clark, you follow international basketball so much, and Mauro Hezonja is a new MVP.
Quadratic is 0 for 6 for me.
Ready for 3. And the Suns in attack. Well, just by his body language, Captain, you can tell he thought that kick was on the ball. Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that.
Wow, he fucking made that. No, I'm winning by 2.
Bucks making a switch here. Smith is checked in. Most about is how much he believes in his ability. He has tremendous ability. He said he felt he should be the overall. That's confident. Get from in close. Ready to 3. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan. 3 minutes to go.
So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, like a wheel. Hey, rock me.
Sometimes you need to time out. They just look out of sync now. Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone. Beyond the arc right now. We got 128 left in the game. Jordan will screen. Here's Durant. Doesn't go either for Durant. Jordan.
Oh.
Milwaukee with the ball. Durant attacking. Here's Dragic. Here's the steal. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's careless enough to get it in the middle. 6 seconds to go. Strategy would be bad. What's your choice in a situation like this one? I don't think we set that decision in stone and anchor it in and hit time out. You see how things work. Quick shot. And if it's a good three, it's a good shot, let it fly. If something in the paint, then you take that. But it's about being a good quick shot in this situation.
Look at that, boys. JJ Redick, 11 for 18 with 32 points, bitches. Damn, JJ Redick's a fucking beast. Ah! Oh. Maddie? Sixteen and 2, bitches. Sorry, JJ Redick is on fire. He's the lead scorer in the NBA. Hey. Number 2 is J.R. Smith. Number 3 is Jimmy Butler. That's weak.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
That's right, it's here, the official start of the new NBA season. I'm Ernie Johnson, excited to be here once again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith for another go-round. Tonight we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Minnesota Timberwolves. For the Timberwolves, they put in a whole lot of hard work and preparation in the offseason. We saw them already in the preseason, and now all those adjustments get put to the test for a game that's going to count, and they're hoping to start out 1-0. And another NBA season about to start. Shaq, we've talked about it. You can feel, I don't know, an air of excitement that's a little different than in years past.
There's a number of talented teams all wanting that ring.
But
I've said this before. Kenny has said it many times. It could be one of the best seasons we've seen in a while, including what Golden State did last year and winning the ring.
That was an incredible run.
why do you want him?
But some teams that looked unstoppable last year will start to show some cracks in their armor. But the other teams that
I don't
didn't
even
look
have
much
that
on
guy.
paper last year, beginning of the season, are now looking like they will surprise.
And that is it for now as
Yeah,
we send you
trade
to
him
Kevin
away.
Harlan and the rest of the
He's a point guard.
It's one of the busiest hubs in the world as the planes land and depart at LAX. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports.
Ready to go?
As we get ready to start the season in style. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Western Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Los Angeles Lakers intent on protecting home court. Always excited for starting out the new season right, and they find themselves playing against Minnesota. Last season they had the upper hand in the series, going 3-1 against these guys.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Hey, Greg, we got to be honest here, which is really the only way I roll. Neither of these teams are world beaters. But you've got to start somewhere. A win tonight would be a step in the right direction.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Garnett out there with Towns. Then it's Ricky Rubio. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. Minnesota really had a rough year last season. A lot of people know that, obviously. A lot to do with their defense. They just, Greg, struggled in almost every defensive metric.
Yeah, and, you know, they struggled at times guarding the basketball, but ultimately I think the biggest issue for them was their inability to protect the rim. That's an area and a point of emphasis that has to improve for this young team.
That free throw, no good.
You know, with the Timberwolves and their defense, it was the league's worst in opponent field goal percentage. Also dead last in field goal percentage, which takes threes into account for the value they add. So near the bottom of the league in block shots as well. Hard to win when you're struggling in those areas.
Russell with it. On the way, Williams.
What's up?
Can't get it to go. And Minnesota will come the other way.
And really, overall, the defense was just very poor. The defensive field goal percentage at the rim. Worst in the league last season, and you don't have to block them all, but you need to do a better job of challenging shots, something the Wolves are going to have to work on.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Young kicks to Hibbert. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And again, no good by the Lakers. Young against Wiggins. Lets it go with the 3. Here's Towns. A rebound by the Lakers. Now let's go over to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Byron Scott.
We talked about the challenges posed by a player like Ricky Rubio, such a tremendous passer and floor general. Coach said, we know he can make plays, but making shots is where he's been less effective. We need to focus on staying home and forcing him to beat us with his scoring. Guys, we'll see if they can limit his highlight reel dimes. Back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Garnett dishes to Prince. Just 5 on the clock.
Oh, yeah.
Shoots from the baseline. That's short off the rim. Lakers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
And checking out the stats for Wiggins, how he performed last season. Averaged 17 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And the numbers, nothing spectacular in his rookie season, but he's still got a lot of room for growth.
Oh, yeah, forget about last year. I mean, that was development. This year is about contributing.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And here's Rubio. Wiggins outside. The 9-foot shot. That one wide left.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
The drive by Russell. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. Minnesota in the lead. And Rubio kicks to Garnett. Back to Rubio. To the middle. Wiggins against Young. Offensive rebound. Towns. The layup missed.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there. And a look here at how the Lakers ranked in the NBA last season. 5th in fewest turnovers per game. 5th in second chance points. And they were in the top half of the league in team rebounding as well. I think that speaks to the fact that this team aggressively goes after the basketball at every position.
Yeah, and the stat I look to, though, is the low turnovers. They did such a great job of limiting their mistakes, really maximizing their opportunities offensively. And guys, it looked like Nick Young had finally put it all together. I mean, he had a huge campaign 2 years ago, signs a new 4-year deal. Then last year, disaster strikes. I mean, he provided very little to the team outside of shooting the basketball. And even with that, he dropped to a career worst, 37% from the field.
Williams attacking. And it's blocked. Garnett outside, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. Well, Gray, getting back to Young, it's tough to completely judge him on last year's numbers because he was fighting through knee injuries, ankle injuries, all kinds of things. Clark, they only played 42 games.
Yeah, but when he's right, he can light it up. I mean, he's a go-to scorer, but he just never got right last season.
Now here's Williams, looking for his first basket still in this one. 17-foot shot on the way. Randall kicks to Russell. Feeds it to Young. Goes back up. Can't capitalize inside. The Timberwolves trail, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. The Lakers in 5th.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Now, here is Young. Right side Russell. He dishes it to Hibbert. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
Gorgie Dangs checked in for Towns.
Gorgie Dangs.
On defense, the Timberwolves. Randall a screen on Prince. And again, the Lakers no good.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Wiggins with it. Williams picks him up. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Don't usually see him shooting the 3. 7 points for Andrew Wiggins.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Some changes for the Lakers. Brandon Bass is checked in for Hibbert. Kobe comes in for Lou Williams. And it's Clarkson in for Russell. Timberwolves also changing it up. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Garnett. And Levine subbed in for Rick Wall.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Tariq Black, he's checked in for the Lakers. World Peace comes in for Nick Young. Muhammad, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Martin comes in for Wiggins. And Kobe, here we go. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And it's World Peace missing.
And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own perception.
LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Bryant kicks to World Peace. Here's Bass. Second chance shot, and the rejection by Jang. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Here's Bryant. Kicks it to Bass. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's World Peace. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Here's Martin. Here's Levine. That 3 off the mark. The Lakers trail. And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And that one's good. Levine's got his second basket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Outside for world peace. A second chance effort. Misses the layup.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And it's Martin missing.
You know what? His finishing ability not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
And Bryant kicks to Clarkson to the middle. Goes up again, and it's good on the layup. Black's got his first points in this one.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
They set the screen. Here's Dang. Pass to Bielitsa. The layup off target.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Minnesota making a switch here. Payne's checked in.
I gotta go, guys.
Kept alive, Minnesota. Payne
tomorrow. No, I'm probably better play tired. Bye, guys.
Against Bryant. Stolen by Clarkson. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Minnesota in the lead and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Kobe Bryant. He had a strong showing last season. He averaged 22 points per game last season, 5 assists. And 5 rebounds.
Fresh start, a reset ball. I think he bounces back.
Yeah.
Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. No special case, so many records for Kobe, but one he set last season was most misses all time from the floor.
He passed the great Hondo, John Havlicek, for that title. I'm sure John doesn't mind having him pass him up for that
the
one.
Old Buckeye, you're right.
That's right, most misses. But you look at the players on that list, a who's who of NBA stars.
They get it again. Jang. So the whistle.
Come on, make something.
For the contact right there.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And, there's all this talk about Kobe now being the leader of missed shots, having that record. But listen,
God, Patrick Mills can do something.
Top 5 of that list, all Hall of Fame players. So you don't miss a lot of shots unless your team trusts you to take them, and you're pretty good.
Martin dishes to Levine. Out to the wing.
He can shoot every once in a while. But I'm just starting my team, so he's like my best player.
And he's still scoreless in the
Mark Shumpert's my best player.
To a plan B to help him get his confidence. And guys, a final thought on Kobe. I mean, all the players on that list are heavily on for scoring. I'd take any of the top guys on that list over someone.
Last night he played for Timberwolves.
When their numbers called.
There's the pass to Black. It's tipped.
A team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
I'm getting beat by Orlando.
Another level of intensity right from the tip.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far. Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass far off the mark.
Miller's checked in for Minnesota. It's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. That one on Muhammad.
That's something I'm not playing it.
Really as close as you can get to an and-one right there. He almost had it.
And Kobe drops them both.
Kobe Bryant is such a great all-around player. I mean, if there's one thing...
Oh my God, can't hit a shot, can't play defense, I'm down by 10.
Amongst active players.
Yeah.
Now Miller. Jang a screen. Shot clock at 5.
But my team's horrible.
Deep. Muhammad, no luck. Lakers trail by 3. Kobe misses.
I know.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
That's tipped.
I'm down by 12.
One-on-one fast break. Shots good by Clarkson.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game player.
Kobe Bryant dealing with the wear and tear of decades in the league. He talks about how he remains effective.
Well, you have to make adjustments. You know, you try to figure out what you can and can't do, and you have to try to learn that pretty quick.
Well, at Kobe's age, and when
You suck, go kill yourself. You suck, go kill yourself. You suck, go kill yourself. And you still suck, go kill yourself.
He has to limit everyone's expectations.
All I do is win, no matter what. Running around. Every time I step up in the building, everybody's hands go up. And they say there, and they say there. Yeah, I know. 2 on it. I swear that's what I said when I clicked on it. One time I ever heard that song's in PE. I'm gonna play this game. I'm gonna play some football. Only if I win, though. I gotta win. There. Down by 10 right now, going in the 4th. Come on, Patrick. Here we go. Good start. 3-pointer right off the bat. Good defense, Greg Oden. You can't do nothing about that. I know Peyton was asleep, but
It's
Palmer
the
just
2K
didn't get
Sports
off.
pregame show.
Then Parrish just got off, so they said they might get on here in a little bit. They're jacking off. I think Big J's over there. Oh, he was over there earlier. I don't know if he still is now. Who's? Oh. Oh. I haven't talked to her forever. Yep, that's what I think.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And a one-game homestand for Denver as the Nuggets will try to recharge their batteries on their home court.
Yeah, it's a mock jumper, it's a monster. Down by 3.
Clark, they won the matchup, winning 3 and losing just 1.
And they won the season series
On
against this
Shepherd,
club last year.
24.
But, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Hey, Greg, we got to be
Pick you up
honest
from
here, which is
baseball,
really the
Mark.
only way I roll. Neither of these teams are world beaters. I mean, but you've got
2
to
to
start somewhere.
3:30.
The win tonight would be a step in the right direction.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Ricky Rubio is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's
Yeah, I gotta go to
Tayshaun
work
Prince.
from 6 to
And it's
10.
Garnett. And it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
I didn't have to work tomorrow, but I traded
And here's
Brady.
Wiggins. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And also 3 steals. So he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
Yeah.
Tayshaun Prince, one of the ultimate Velcro guys. I mean, he's been in the league a
I
long time.
originally had to work
Consummate
Sunday.
pro.
And I was so mad because the Patriots play Sunday.
Flappable as they come.
I said, I ain't working Sunday. I think they play at 5 or 6, only 2.
Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against the Los Angeles Lakers.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. It seemed like
Are
anytime
they
the
both
fans
playing on
got
Sunday?
a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in.
All right, down by 4, 3 minutes left. Plenty of time.
It's stolen by Moutier. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket.
Oh, go ahead. Come
I thought
on!
he had that one clean, but the
The
ref saw it
freaking ball was
different.
up.
They'll count the basket.
Ball was up on the freaking backboard. Oh.
For Minnesota, they've gone
I'm running off field, some guy blocked me. God.
And a pick
They called it a block. It wasn't a block, though.
Rubio's got his first basket of the night. For Denver, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter.
God damn, on Shepard.
Cannot hit.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Get out of here.
It's now been a decade since the Minnesota Timberwolves
2:20 left. I'm by 6.
The postseason for the Wolves back in 2004.
Wow, that was a
6.
long time ago. And if you're wondering, that is the longest playoff drought in the league currently. Wolves want nothing more than to get back to playing playoff basketball, and featuring the #1 pick in last year's draft will help.
Good way to start, you're right. A moment
Down
to
by
check in
4.
with Doris
Good job,
Doris.
Lamont Shepard.
Well, Mike Malone had a few moments to share with me. He singled out KG as a player they would like to contain. He said that it goes beyond what KG can contribute
Down
in
by
the stat
6.
sheet, explaining when Garnett gets going with his intensity, that just feeds into the rest of the team and it becomes a vicious cycle. Keeping Kevin from igniting his team is something they'd like to avoid here.
And as always, Doris, thank you.
And, you know, even though the Wolves have been out of the playoffs so long, you get the sense it won't be too much longer. They've got a really nice core to build around, and I think could be special, especially Andrew Wiggins.
Now, Moutier following the three-point attempt by Andrew Wiggins.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe.
Dang, get in there.
The dish to Prince. Pass to Garnett.
Down by 8.
No good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown.
140.
He'll afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Goes back up. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 3 rebounds now in this one. And a wide open look here for Wiggins.
No way. Come on.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive
I
rebound.
don't think so. I'm going to lose.
What makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah,
He's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
And here are the Nuggets now after the basket by Minnesota. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
A look now at where the Timberwolves ranked in the NBA last year.
Yeah.
6th in free throw
45
percentage,
seconds.
7th in points off turnovers. And they made their way into the top 10 in second chance points. I mean, this is a team that really emphasized chasing down missed shots, and they did a pretty good job of it.
And you look at their free throw percentage, not to be overlooked. I mean, this was a team, I thought, that did a really good job of taking advantage of their opportunities.
Game over.
Timeout is called. First of the game. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Lon Shepard has over 30 easily. Oh, did you feel it? Oh my God! Down by 4. Miss the free throws, please. God, down by 5. I had to go down the floor and hit a 3 immediately. 10 seconds. Hit a 3, foul, and miss free throw. God, I missed it. Game over. I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'll be right back. Yeah. Sandwich and some chips. Like the golden basketball and all them crap. Hey, who else is on? Yeah. God, I'm freezing. Oh. Easier way is just grab a blanket. No, let's just say I'm not that cold. I'd rather be cold than hot. Yeah, I agree there too. Like still in the winter time, I still like being cold inside. Outside on the other hand, I like to sleep when it's cold. I have three fans on me in the house in my bedroom. When I go to bed, anyways. Jeez. Excuse me. Disgusting. Let's go Dwayne Haskins Jr. Quarterback going to Ohio State. He's a high schooler, and I created him and plays for the Rams, and he's a monster. We're 8-1. I don't know. Oh, I played mine. I'm ready for baseball to come out. Yeah, that sounds about right. Andre Dawkins? Oh. I thought you said Andre Dawson, like from baseball. Say it.